Today I got a little time. I'm gonna do this press conference. They don't want me to say his name. Fine, I won't, but I'm gonna say it 1,000 times longer. His name is Richard Ransdale. The main teacher, Sarah Bolt, Dana, the accuser last year when he was in school that he bit her, he hit her. She weighed 300 pounds. My baby's like 46 pounds, 50. Like, come on, lady. This is the facts. This is the facts.
Good morning, tribe.
And I'm not gonna let up. I need my community behind me. Because I still have to be a mother, and I don't want y'all to get it twisted because I see a lot of people, other people that don't look like me saying, well, where's his father? Where's he at? Oh, he has a father. There's no baby daddy over there. It's a father. It's like a good man, a good, strong black man that dropped to his knees and cried for his child and said they'll never see him again. He quit his job. He had to leave his job because he didn't want me to suffer financially or have to take off. He wanted me to be the voice for our child because
Good morning. Good morning.
he's a solitude
Y'all, I'm
person.
in
If
my
y'all don't
feelings
know
this
him,
morning.
he's a good man. And he said, Mama, you do what you need to do for our child. He's going to be there right beside me today. We don't
I'm
have to worry
listening to
about
the
nothing.
live of
That's
the
just a good man. He's a good
young
father.
lady who artistic baby was
He has Asperger's.
mistreated
So he's very reserved
in the
and an
classroom, and she
introvert.
put the camera in his
He's a
hair.
great man. And he will be next to me today. He may not speak, but I'm going to speak.
And I just want this young mother to
But I'm going to get my
continue to
laptop
be
so we can get
brave and
this.
stand
I got
up
to
for
work one
him.
more time, then I have to go.
He's
But before I go, we're
nonverbal.
going to get down to these facts. Where's my laptop? Let me get my laptop because we already listened to all these videos.
And so I've just been sitting here listening to her, and we send our kids to school, our grandbabies to school. I really feel some type of way. And to abuse a child that can't speak, you know, to mistreat and be mean to a baby, a child. But that's the thing. They don't care in these schools. And now the way it's going, with everything is going backwards. And I think people really don't see it. They're so caught up in everyday lifestyle, um, that people are really being lost right now. Like, they're detached on the real world, things that are going on around them. Because what has happened is your your algorithm has become who you are. So anything that you really see is going to be geared around what you indulge in,
I need to get my laptop. I'm sorry.
and when I say that, I mean like real world topics or real world things that are going on. That's just not the things that you're going to see.
I tell
And
I
if you're
tell
not a
people
reader, or if you're
to
not a
ask
person that wants to be into the know,
questions with him
you're
often
not going to know.
about it. I kept saying, you better be good. You got a camera on you, but of course, he doesn't comprehend. He likes his hair pulled up, so it didn't matter to him because I hardly never have his hair pulled up.
But
He
I'm just listening to her Facebook Live, And I ain't gonna lie, I've just been sitting here crying because the way the world is now, everything is so cruel. You know, everything is done with no feelings. Um, you sit here on social media all day long and you hear people, oh, you retarded, oh, you slow mother or MF, oh, it's just, like where is the sympathy and compassion? There was a time when you wouldn't even speak like that about someone that's disabled or, you know, mentally retarded, and like now it's okay. Oh, you retarded ass, your kids retarded, you're slow. Like, I don't speak like that. I didn't bring my kids up to speak like that. And I haven't brought my grandbabies up to speak like that. Because where's the compassion for people who can't help how they are, how they were born that way? Like, I'm really in my feelings, y'all. Like, I really am, because you don't mistreat a child. You don't mistreat anybody. And you definitely don't mistreat a child that's nonverbal. I really do. I feel a way. I feel a way because where is the compassion? Where is the love? Where is the unity? Where is it at? Where is it? And then you can hear this teacher mistreating and abusing this child. Like, you can hear it. I feel a way because I have grandbabies. That I will stomp down on anybody behind my kids, but my grandbabies. Like, I really will. Like, it'll be bad. Good morning, Gemini. I'm in my feelings right now. I feel a way. I really do. Yeah, I feel a way. I don't know if you saw the story with the baby being mistreated in the classroom by the teacher. Um, uh-oh. And I've just been sitting here looking at the mama's live. She went live. And look, I'm distracted right now, but anyway, the baby, she put a camera in his hair. You didn't see it, okay? She put a camera in her baby's hair because she said that she had kept getting um and I think it's in Louisville, Kentucky, where this happened at. And so she had been getting phone calls prior, like saying stuff, like, your son is doing this, your son is doing that. And she's like, well, how? Because, like, he's nonverbal. Um, he don't talk. Because your kids at home one way and they can be another way at school, but considering he's a artistic child, like, your kids, like, he's soft. He's not aggressive. He don't talk. And so she was like, I just, I just don't believe that my child is doing all these things, right? So she put a camera in his hair. So with her putting the camera in his hair, she's like, the first videos, um, it's like the teachers, talking. And y'all can go and look this story up on Facebook. It's viral right now. I'm not sure of how she pronounces her name, but it's Tiphanee, and her last name is Lee, Lee, and she's actually live right now. Um, so she puts the camera in the baby's hair or whatever. So she says she hears these conversations, with the teachers, and talking about weed, brownies, and if it's not enough THC or whatever in there, uh, what's the use of making them if you can't feel them or whatever? So she said the teacher gets up to go to the restroom. And so right after that is when the abuse starts with her son, with the principal, like calling him a boy, hitting him. Well, she says on the camera, I was trying to look, that you can see him aggressively coming towards her son. It's kind of blurry because it's in his hair. And so you see one of the teachers, I think the main teacher, splits his hair open and looks right into the camera and then closes his hair back up. Then they call the mother and tell her, she could come and pick him. Well, she don't have to pick him up. Well, see, now they're on audio or on the camera. You can hear them. Oh, now they're being nice. Everyone's just, then they're making comments about, oh, well, this is concerning, um, safety to the other students. And like the mother said, none of the kids are on the camera. Only thing that was caught was y'all mistreating this woman's child. Her child. That's what it showed. Y'all mistreating her child. And that he can't even speak. And that's the scary thing, is when these babies, they can't, like, when they're on the spectrum, some of them can, some of them can't, but some of them are just nonverbal. And who's their voice? And like I said, and I've told her, you stay brave for your baby. Stay brave for your baby. Because if she don't, who is? And then right now, all the school is doing is fixing it to turn it around on her with the camera, saying that that's a violation, whatever. They're gonna fix it because the way, oh yeah, she's on it this morning. She actually have been going live, like when she went to the school, went to pick him up, she played crazy, like she didn't know about the camera. It was the daddy that could have, whatever. Because all they're doing now is fixing it to turn it around. And the way the laws are moving now, like the way Trump got it, and they're fixing it, it's like it's gonna be hard for you to sue. It's gonna be hard, yes, covering up. It's gonna be hard for you to sue. It's gonna be hard to even vote in the next elections coming up. And I think people don't realize we are going backwards. All of these laws, they're changing them daily. You can't even keep up with them. I don't care how well you can read. Seriously. And they're all geared towards us, the Black and brown community. See, they did it with the Hispanics in a way, and the Mexican in a way. of deportation. Well, now they just use the black, it's not like, oh, well, deport them, take them back to, send them to Africa. It's not like that, right? But it's to fix us in other ways. Yes, where is like, and that is so scary. That is the scary part. Who's protecting our babies? Like, and then they're firing everybody if you're black. So then they're still getting what they want, the white America. They're still getting what they want because all of the schools will be filled with racist people alike. It'll be filled with their kind. Like I have a friend. Wait a minute. Y'all, hold on. Um, oh, I have several messages. Y'all, I've been over here caught up crying and stuff, and I have messages that I mean, I'm not ignoring them, but I didn't really see them. It didn't show up. Oh, okay. But yeah, so um, you have a friend whose child is like that. Okay, I had to reread it, Gemini. Um, so I think everybody has kids that are on the spectrum in their family. And if they were born during COVID, anywhere along in there, like those babies are different. Like they're different. And then in Trump's eyes, those kind of kids and people don't exist. He said everybody's normal. There's no such thing as an artistic child. Here's my thing that bothers me, that I don't like: the word retarded, slow. How many adults do you hear say that in this day and time? When those were words that, you didn't do that. You didn't mock people. Well, now anything goes. Yeah, I know you hear it a whole lot. Anything goes. Like, now I might get down on you and can say some stuff and cuss you out and talk bad, but I don't use words like that. I just don't use. I know I can use some good words to call you, but why would you use words like that to say? It's so common now. I know it's just like, oh, you retarded at ASS, oh, you slow MF. Like, that's not cool to me. It's really not. Like, I don't know. I'm just under the old law. When I say the old law, I mean like with morals, respect, values. That's me. I ain't saying I don't fall short sometime. But really, that's me. Like, I don't understand. Welcome, you guys. Welcome into the tribe. Your girl in her feelings this morning. Next, yes. Yes. I'm telling you, you didn't stare at people that had a handicap. You helped them. You know, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Motivate me daily. Motivate me daily. Where have you been? Y'all. Y'all. Okay, so I'm going to jump the subject. My husband actually challenged me to say I cannot be monetized in 3 months. And definitely under the old law. Me too. Like, if you get your behind, whooped, then you get your behind whooped. If you disrespectful, you might get popped in the mouth. Like, for real. All of that slow and retard. And I don't like that stuff, y'all. I have been crying so hard this morning. Just listening to a mother that's broken and feeling like she's failed her baby, her child. Like there is no feeling than to feel like you fail your kids in like a way of protecting them. Seriously, like that will eat you to the core, like feeling like you didn't do enough. Even though you did, but just knowing that in that moment of their vulnerability, that there was nothing, like you can't do. And I don't know. I don't know. I really don't. I think I should drink some tea because I always sound like this. But yeah, but I think, yeah, y'all, I'm just a bit crybaby anyway. No help, I thought that. In place for kids like that. But you got to think about it. It has to take people that really care to even, to get on it. Like, literally, this woman is telling that her child is being abused. Then, it's like, I don't know, like my nephew had a situation going on at the school. And it was like from the bus at the school, here where we live. And it's like, they don't want you to come to the school. They really don't, like, because they don't want any of the problems to stem from them. And then, it exposes them. And I'm thinking, like, there are videos with these kids fighting in the restaurants. Um, just all kind of stuff. But I'm saying that to say this. The school is going to cover themselves. They're not going to cover you. They're going to cover themselves. And that's what they're doing right now. They're going to turn all of this on this young lady, no matter the evidence, no matter how many people come out there, it's still going to be the same thing. It's going to work for them, not you. But like I told her this morning, stay brave for your baby because that's what it takes to not be afraid. And y'all, sometimes I go through stuff here, like, and I'm really not scared. Like, it be like, it scares me because some of the stuff don't even scare me. You know, you just don't. Okay, so yeah, and that's another thing. They got real slick with that. So when COVID, so listen, a lot of things after COVID, people just was like, "Ooh, this is a good thing, so let's keep it like this." Remember when restaurants was closed down, but you could go in. I mean, they could, you could get stuff delivered more. Like you couldn't go in and sit down. Well, then guess what? Now we don't have to worry about cleaning restrooms. And so a lot of these places are still kind of like that. But if it made them more money, like now, you can get alcohol beverages to go at restaurants. You can get drinks to go, right? So that was good for them. So, and it was good for them to close the inside and only work the drive through so when COVID came, it just really like no more kids in the class. Like you could not go to the schools to do lunch with your kids. You couldn't go do set-ins. And it's still like that at some of these schools where you still can't go back and eat lunch with your kids. I'm so glad that my last is graduating Saturday. Congratulations. I feel the same way. Okay, so listen. Jim and I think we have connected like on so many levels. But listen, so it's no secret if you know me, then you know that my husband and I have been raising my nephew since he was 3, and he graduates Thursday. So, but congratulations to your son. Um, well, you didn't really say if it was. Did you say your son? Let me go back and read it so I can be correct. You said your last. So, congratulations. Um, and yes, that's what my husband and I talk about so much is that we're where your son. Congratulations to your son. That's right. Do your thing. I went to go take my nephew his cap and gown to the school yesterday because he forgot it. And y'all, the feeling that came over me to see all these black kids graduating that will be graduating, crossing the stage, and it was more girls than it was, the guys, but they were still in numbers, and it was just it moved me on the inside, right? So yes, congratulations to your baby. Because I don't care how old they get, they're still our babies. And I've been saying here lately, um, our last in-house baby, right, is graduating because he's the last. Because our kids are older, grown with kids, and so, um, I mean, our life is geared around the grandbabies right now, like, and my nephew, and so he's not going to be caring once he'll have his barbering license or whatever, but. Yes, thank you. Motivate me daily for that. Yes, congratulations to you. And congratulations to you and your husband too, okay? Look, I'm glad my mind is getting geared somewhere. Look, I done got happy and everything. So yeah, I'm gonna make him a bunch of I was gonna do him a party, but we're actually just gonna go to a restaurant and I'm gonna make all his party favors, for our guests. And yeah, I mean, we've seen him, and here's the thing, y'all, and I think the reason why I feel so my nephew, he didn't talk I got him when we got him, like, he didn't talk, so that's why this is sensitive to me. um oh, that's what y'all are gonna do too. Okay, yeah, so um I actually have bought balloons. I'm kind of jumping the subject, going back to respond to you, Gemini. I I've actually bought, the table. Well, not table. I do have these. The his school colors are green and black, so I have bought like green cups, football stuff to make my centerpieces, balloons, the party favors. He wanted Sprite soda, so I will be personalizing his Sprite sodas, his hot fries, um, and his brownies because that's what he wanted for his party favor. So I'm gonna put his picture. And here's the thing: I've been graphic designing for years. Now AI has came along and really, like got everybody thinking they can do party favors and or they're graphic designers. I've been doing it before all of these, like, and I still do it the old school way. I find my own backgrounds. I do my own layering. I don't go to AI. I don't ask them to do this for me. I'm very old school. I'm still working hard. Um um when I'm doing things. But I gotta tell y'all about a graduation, a prom setup that I did Saturday. I thought I almost seen Jesus like 3 times in the sun. I don't work outdoor events. I did this for someone, but yeah, I only work like that for my family reunion outside. No, I won't do that again because nope, can't it ain't. Um, but yeah, so I was, so I gotta say, like, with my nephew, he deserves this diploma. I've seen him be bullied. I've seen him have a rough time, and he's a very good kid. And I'm just thankful that he didn't give up, you know. And because we raised him good, he's well, everybody says the same thing about him. He's well mannered, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am, very respectable. And he deserves this. He really deserves this. And I hate that I'm gonna have to go and post some pictures on my community wall. I just try to separate um some things from YouTube. But that is a proud parent moment, and we are his parents. He was 3 when we, you know, got him. And when I say when I got him, let me kind of clarify that. So my sister, we had lost our mom, and it was just like all kind of stuff going on. And and my little sister, I was like, well, let me help you. Let me you know, help you. And so I took my nephew and I told her, when you get it together or whatever, but guess what? I'm not going to say she never got it together, but he's still here. Like, he's our baby. Like, I didn't rush her to do nothing. I didn't, like, hey, well, you got this time frame because I stepped up and, all right, love you. Have a good day. You might go to your mom's after school. Hold on. Because it sounds like you already know you're going to your mama's. What's all in that backpack? Clothes to go to your mom's? So then you're not being honest right now. So you know that you're going to your mother's after school. So why you just didn't say that? And y'all, I'm talking to him. I could put it on mute, but I'm not.
Because I still got all day to like think about it, to go on.
Oh, okay. Love you too. Be safe. And so y'all, and that's another thing, and I'm gonna just keep it real, right? So I don't know how this conversation led from me crying and okay, maybe the bipolar. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna move right along. And that's another thing, like all kids love their parents, right? At least the majority of kids love their parents. Until they get older, then it's a whole nother story. But so like I've never kept my sister from him. Like I've never rushed her to get him. And, I've just raised him like he's a part of our family. Like he's, I love him like he's my child because I've loved him since he was born. And then to get him when he was 3 and now he's 18. So it's like, okay, this is our child, right? This is our baby. But I know that he loves his mother because that's my sister. I've never kept her away from him. Um, I've never, like, I don't know. So, and he's starting to be with her more. He's starting to go, is he your child that you and your sister share? Is he your child? Okay, I'm trying to understand. Is he is your child? Oh, okay, gotcha. Girl, bear with me this morning. Like I'm telling you, I've been woke up cuckoo, okay? And then when I saw that girl live talking about her baby, so yeah, I don't make fun of handicapped people. I don't use the word retarded. I don't use the word slow. Um, I don't do none of that. I don't. I can use some other words now. We get into it, but I ain't gonna use those words. I'm just not. Those are the words that Donald Trump used. Those are his words. That's how he described people. Okay? So, but I know that my nephew is starting to want to be around his mama more. Like, you already knew that you wanted to go to your mom's this weekend, but you wait to say, oh, I'm probably going to go. Now your backpack budging, but you're probably going to go with your mom. And like I said, he's older. He's 18, but I still care. I care where you're going. I care where you're at. I care about who you're around. I care about what you're doing. You're of, age, you're still a child. You're still a child to me. But you get involved in something, you've grown to these people. So be careful that the company you keep, be careful the age group you run with, because you're in school, well, which is you're going to be out. But some of these kids are 16, 17. So just be careful, because they're going to come at you. If it's something go on, they're going to come at you. You're older, in the group. But I am so proud of him. I really, 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 really am. I'm telling you, and this is what, and I'm going to share this, like when my nephew came here, he was nonverbal. He was 3. And y'all, this is a true story. This is a true story. It was hard communicating with him. And yes, like me too, Jim and I, even with our older kids, like our grown kids, like I just want to know, like, where you going, if you're leaving the area, like, just, communicate. Let me know. I ain't trying to keep up with you like that, but I do want to know your whereabouts. I really do want to know your whereabouts. But I remember when my nephew came, and it was so hard to communicate with him because, speak. Okay. See, we have a lot in common. Like, we really do. So I'm like, well, I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was potty trained and everything, like, but he didn't talk. He was 3. I went to the doctor, and I was like, I wanted to get him in school, like in Head Start. And so I'll never forget this. And his doctor did not help me. You cannot rest. That is so true. His doctor did not help me at all. Like, you know what she told me? She said, I said, well, I want to try to get him in school, and so he can be amongst, other kids learning, because like he's 3, he don't talk. And she told me, well, what they gonna do with him up there at the school? And he don't say nothing. He don't talk. That's what the doctor told me. And I still remember this conversation with this nappy-headed ass BICTH, unhealthy doctor. Ashy ankles, shoes ran over, like. So I'm judging somebody right now. So just forgive me, okay? Because you looking like you looking, and then you're telling me like you're a doctor. You don't even look presentable as a doctor. Like, you don't even look like you would be a doctor, period. Y'all, and this is a true story. She told me that, and I just was shocked that she said that. And she is a straightforward woman. She's very straightforward. Yes, no bedside manner. And most doctors don't have bedside manners. So it was a pamphlet. It was a pamphlet that was in there. And it was about, kids on the spectrum and occupational therapy, speech, and stuff like that, right? I got that pamphlet. It wasn't number God. I'm telling you, I got that pamphlet. I brought it home. I called those people. Started his therapy. They started coming to the home. I could tell he started to speak. I went ahead. I enrolled him in Head Start. The only thing is, it was bilingual Head Start, and it was catering to the Hispanics. Like, how do you have bilingual pre-K, but no regular pre-K? And I was skeptical because I was like, well, if he's barely not, he's not even really talking. And then to put him into bilingual pre-K, I was like, would that be good? Like, I just really didn't know, but I went ahead and enrolled him in. Then his challenge became, he had a teacher, and she looked Hispanic. Well, she looked mixed, like she could have been her name was Miss Coleman. And I told that woman on the very first day at open house, I don't like you. And I had to let her know. I said, I don't like you. I sure don't. Because she was catering to all of the Hispanic kids that night. Now, this was at the meet the teacher night, like when you go in before they start school. I was like, well, this is, I told her his name, and she was like, oh, and then it was just like how she treated him. I said, oh my God, because see, you protect what you love. And so I was really worried about him. And I just remember one of the teachers, the assistant in that class, she said, Kazabian, oh, he spoke in Spanish today. Another student hit him. And he came and let us know, and he was telling them in Spanish and hitting his arm. Right? And I'm like, well, how was he hit? Okay, he talked to y'all. I think that's again, whatever guy that he told us in Spanish. But I was like, but where were y'all when he got hit that he came and told? It's just been so many things. I'm thankful that he came out of that. I'm thankful that he came out of that. Thank you, Lord, because he couldn't talk. And then that's why, we have to be the voice. Then you can't blame people when they want to do homeschooling. Because I don't know who I'm sending my child to. Everybody's not evil, but everybody not good either. Well, let me see. Everybody's not bad, but everybody ain't good. If that makes sense, like, it's what make the world go round. Like, I don't know. I just know that when my grandbaby got his tooth cracked, his babysitter, and I call her, she really was like his godmother, but without putting the godmother label on it. And Lord, I busted up in that woman's house, and I'm just like, oh my God, it's just, and my grandbaby never went back. And this lady still, like, she had, because you still gotta, the saying, you still gotta watch your kids and babies around kids and babies, because this is a whole different breed of humans, people, souls that we're dealing with right now. Totally different, and it's scary. You guys, welcome into the tribe. I'm sorry, I've been rattling off. If you guys could hit the like button, I would gladly appreciate it. If you are in my bushes, I would appreciate it if you could drop down and just put a bow and arrow in the chat, okay? Like, I don't know, like, I just had to go live this morning. I know I'm rattling off, but I felt so, the butterflies in my stomach, just in the tears, like I could not control it. I could not. One of my daughters is thinking about homeschooling. I don't see anything wrong with it as long as it's being done properly. Some people be hollering homeschool and kids ain't been in a week, so I would say as long as it's being done properly, because it's scary, y'all. It is so scary. And then if you go do something crazy to somebody, right? If you go do something crazy, then you're removing the good thing, the main person that's fighting for your grandbabies, your kids. Now I'm being tricked off the streets, right? So I don't know. Like, and like with these men, like, be fathers to your kids and don't allow no one to trick you out your spot on the streets. And they be, it be good daddies to their kids, but they get like little Melvin. Like, I'm not gonna say, like, I don't know, like, I think about, Trey Manya and them growing up without him, and then you still have these other people that are out here still being able to provide and love their kids. And before you go, girl, Gemini, did I say it already about the challenge? I'm not gonna say it can happen, but I just feel like, I don't know, like, I really, like, I think it can happen. Just let me say that it can happen. So it's the watch hours. It's the watch hours it's the watch hours. Like, I lost so many watch hours, right? So I lost, I want to pin this. I lost so many watch hours. I'm down to like maybe 200. Need 3,000. But yeah, I'm not saying it can't be done, but I'm just not applying myself. No, what's the challenge? Um, the challenge is, I have 3 months. Okay, so like, I'll make money. Like, my husband bet me money that I can't monetize my page in 3 months. I'm like, I think 2 weeks behind right now already. So that's the challenge. Like, he's giving me 3 months. And like I said, this man has bought me everything that I need to be a vlogger, a blogger, a content creator. I have everything that I need. The mics, the tripods, the sticks, the what, oh shit. Y'all listen. I got a confession to make. No, I'm not gonna make a confession. That's okay. But yeah, so there's no excuses, right? Like, I have, y'all, he just, like, I just got another pair of the Meta glasses. Like, I I have everything I need. Like, the only thing that's stopping me is turning on the live button. Like that's it. I have everything I need to do my interviews. Even with my crafting business, okay, y'all. Even with my crafting business, I have to make the time to do. I know, and you do too, Gemini. You do too. Um, Even with my crafting business, I have an edible printer. I have a sublimation printer. I have a regular HP printer. I have a tumbler, the tumbler maker. Um, I have, oh my God, oh, I have the shoe press. I have the heat press, Cricut. I have the regular, the real heat press. I have, oh my God, what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, I have the Brothers Scan and Cut. I have the Cricut Explorer. I have the Silhouette Cameo 3. Um, what else I got? Oh my God. Oh, what else? Put all of your content on Instagram. I know I do. I do put a lot of content on. Guess what? Okay, so my phone broke, right? It went out. So then I got my husband's iPhone, right? So, because he got another one. So he gave me his. But I never did download Snapchat, Instagram, or TikTok on there. So I have not been on Instagram. Now I did download it the other day, like one day this week. I downloaded it. So I will be back posting more there because now I just downloaded it back. So a lot of my stuff that you see that's been coming on Instagram um has been coming from my Facebook, like automatically going over there. Um yeah. So being a crafter, like I'm overly talented, y'all. And I keep praying here lately, asking God not to, remove or take away any of my talents. Y'all, I really have been praying about that. Like, God, please, Lord, um, please. But yeah, um, I have everything I need for any crafting, any. Oh, you want the medical help so bad, girl? Get them. Like, get them. I find myself forgetting that they're not my regular glasses and just keeping them on because I'm being nosy, I'm listening. And then when I'm like, I've missed so much on YouTube. I've been seeing so many people. I never use, okay, so Gemini. I never talk about other things. Why don't you share your content, your platforms together if you go live? Well, I did that a while back. I would go live on YouTube and Instagram, like at the same time. And then I would go live on YouTube and um, Facebook at the same time. But I've really been being, oh, my sister say, I don't like that word, but I've really been a procrastinator because I could be doing just as much as everybody else around me with interviews. A lot of the interviews, like I do or I can do, I don't want I don't want people thinking I'm using Little Melvin, aka Mo3, his name, because I've been here before the Little Melvin Mo3 saga stuff. Like I've been here, yes, to get my watch hours. You are so correct, Gemini. Maybe I'm gonna start doing that. Like seriously. So, um, what was I saying? Um, I don't even know what the hell I was saying. Okay, that's part of that, yeah, part of that. Oh, so um, I'm telling you, if you go way down to my videos, right? I think So Player said he's the only one that has footage of Mo3. Um, like before people, you missed this. You did as well. Mo3 content. Oh, okay, yeah. So Player said that he made the comment the other day that he is the only one, all these Mo3 content creators. A lot of these people don't know this man. Like they really don't know him. Um, he said he was the only one that had content, before, Little Melvin's demise or whatever. No, that's not true. I have his when he did the car show in McKinney. And I have that content. Like, no, you ain't the first one now, So Player. You ain't the first one, but y'all never would ever use Little Melvin to. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. If I was on that, I would have so much content to show you guys if I came here to get my page up off of Little Melvin's name, Mo3. I would have been monetized, okay? Okay. I would have been monetized. Like, if you go and look, when I did that interview with Trey Monye, girl, these people. Anybody, if you know Little Melvin, girl, they gonna come for you like you don't know what you're talking about. Like, they're gonna come for you. They ain't gonna believe nothing you saying. It's like, damn, do y'all want the truth about this man? Or want to hear real stories about him? Or don't you? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm hungry. I'm very hungry. But yeah, I'm telling you that baby picture that had been going around him with that Barney shirt on, that's at our house, our family house. Growing up, my sister used to babysit him. My sister used to babysit LaMelvin, Mo3. That's at our house. That's my daughter's bassinet in the background. Like, these people don't know this man. Like, y'all don't. These people gotta love me back. I mean, Jasmine, to allow me to bring Trey Monye on my platform. Because I'm not on no bullcorn. I'm not on no bringing you to my platform to shame you. I don't bring people. And then if people really just knew Little Melvin, Mo3, and you go and like, I know these people, like, y'all don't even understand. Y'all don't understand. Nope. You don't. But I would love to hear real stories, but this sector doesn't want the truth. Listen, when I see them people over there giving Keywan money, now I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I did. So y'all know Keywan's trans girlfriend, right? Erica. Y'all listen. So I'm gonna share this with y'all. I did reach out to Erica for an interview, right? No, excuse me. I'm trying to wolf something down before I have to start working. So I did reach out to Kiwan's girlfriend, ex-girlfriend Erica, for an interview. I can show you the messages of her, you know, her and I going back and forth. She was ready. And I was being honest. I was like, I can't pay you. I said, I mean, because I'm being straight up. Like, I'm trying to get monetized. Like, somebody gonna give me, some, even though people, y'all don't listen, people be really wanting to listen. It's people that really like Nola, Melvin, Mo3 that really wants to come to my platform to talk, to speak, right? Listen, I'm finna take y'all down through there real quick because I gotta tell y'all about Todd McGowan, right? I'm gonna come back to him. So I'm gonna come back to Todd McGowan and tell y'all the story about him. But so or should I leave these stories alone? Or should I leave these stories alone? I don't know. Y'all tell me. Y'all tell me. Okay, so Erica. So I had told Erica. Okay, so y'all listen. If y'all want me to tell you the Todd McGowan story, I'm gonna at least need uh, uh, that's what time motherfucking head get. Anyway, so I was to Erica, I said, you know, basically I'm just a up and coming creator, want to get an interview. I'm kind of just summing it up a little bit. I can't pay you, but I can make you anything you want. I can customize you anything you want. It don't matter. You tell me what you want. And she was like, yes. When? Let's do it. I ain't gonna lie. She really put me on the spot, right? Because she was like, yeah, you ready? She was ready to do it like right then. And I'm sitting up here like, uh, y'all, I'm sorry. I had to go get my charger. I gotta work. Shit. So I tell Erica, I was supposed to read the message, and she was ready, okay? She was ready. Um, I was like, oh my God. Then I I was told, well, I wasn't told. Then I heard that she had a manager right after that. And then it was like all communication did. So I was like, okay, I should have went ahead and got a hold to her when she first bid on it. I should have got a hold to her then. So I didn't. I dropped the ball. I was trying to go so I could read it to y'all. So you see, I'm for real. I know she didn't remove her Facebook. But I know she's in jail right now. I think she's in jail. Keywan old lady in jail. Ex old lady. But yeah, that's another thing. And I set up here and I see all of these people. Well, social media actually gives people. She was um she was on Rain in '88. I know, but guess what? I reached out to her before them. I'm sorry, what girl am I speaking of? Erica, the oh, here it is right here. And and I realized that some people they don't uh some people don't want to come on peaceful platforms. They want to be a part of the drama. I said, I told her, I said, hello, I am a small YouTube blogger and I would love to interview you for a 20-minute interview. Um I will be willing to gift you with any customized thing, anything you would like made customized. I said, feel free to look over my channel. She said, what's up? I'm down. I said, oh, thank you kindly. When will be a good time for you? She says, shit, now, when you trying to do this? And then I had to let her know that I am genuine. I'm coming from a genuine place. I'm not going to read what all I said to her on that part, that I am coming from a genuine place, that I want to ask her a few questions, whatever. So when I saw that, I said, well, money talk, bullshit walk. I wasn't offering nothing but a bunch of customized shit. I ain't finna pay. And so I can't do nothing pay. So I was willing to, whatever she wanted. And then I started hearing, I said, oh, well, okay. So let me tell you about Time again. So what a lot of these YouTube people don't realize is like so many. I think you want some other. Oh God, is this to say shut up? Okay. Um. Oh, guess what? I don't even listen. I don't even listen to Keyline. I don't. Over there on Mr. Lawson page, I don't listen to him because people, and that's what people don't realize. It's different strokes for different folks, right? So for people, who don't like you, you got people who gonna love you. So I say that to say, because I always say people like who they like. So, and look, I'm kind of jumped the subject a little bit. Gemini, I be so all over the place, right? Because it's like all the people that I like, then they be into it. But then I don't get in the middle of it because that's them. But I'm like, I like 88. I like Minka. I like Sin. And that's because, so like, I met Sin, CB, Queen. them all the same day at a Mo3 event. Like they were there. Cream and Isha, you know, I've met all of them. I got pictures with all of them. I don't know why I skipped to say that. Oh yeah, about people liking who they like. Welcome, King James. Thank you for joining the live. And I'm just kind of rattling off. I started out talking about the autistic baby that was being mistreated in the classroom. I went to my nephew. I went to a little bit of Lil Melvin, aka Mo3. Now I'm talking about time again. So people on YouTube, they don't realize like the Dallas Metroplex, the suburbs, everybody really just know everybody, but people really don't realize that if you're on YouTube and you're not local, like a lot of these people don't understand. They know each other. These people know each other. Like, you know, it's like people want you to say this and say that and then turn around and use it against you though, right? But these people know each other. Like everybody know each other. That's just like me. New Dallas. Like them my homeboys. Like Bruce Wayne, his nickname is Kiddo. We call him Kiddo. Like I know these people. I know these people, McKinney. I know Corey. I know Geronimo now. I know, you know, Nicole. Like literally, little Melvin grew up in our home with my sister babysitting him. You know? So you can't get with him all the time. He has something to say. With who, honey? Tell the truth in August. You lost me, Gemini. Who? Like all these people, like I said, they know each other. We all know each other, like literally. I don't get involved with them with that because all these people out here still have to maneuver around these streets. Like it's just like that. But these people all know each other. I'm gonna back up because I was talking about Todd McGowan. So Todd, I asked Todd for an interview right there on his wall, right there. I asked little old City G for it to come back. Oh, Kiwan, yeah, girl, screw him, right? So, I asked him right there on his wall because, like, we all grew up, like, literally. He grew up with my nephews, like. People just don't understand. So they don't care to understand. They don't want to know. It's just collect what you can collect, make it content, and let's roll with it, right? So I asked him for an interview, and the little MF, he ignored me, right? But guess what? Oh, but Ratchet lined him up, though, didn't he? And I already knew he was finna get lined up. I said, oh, well, so you bypassed my little platform to get you exposure for your little new country song, right? Because I wanted to interview him on his new country song. Okay, so I'm back. So McKinney must be a small town. Girl, it is. It's actually growing now. Yes, he did. Girl, listen. So you bypass my little platform because see, if you go back and look at my interviews that I did with little old City G, oh my goodness, just go back and look at my interviews of those of people. I all these people, like, I never come here and say, oh, this is my relative. And, I don't do that. I don't have to do that. Like I said, um, Kevin Blitzo, that's an interview that, people won't give me my props for being able to get that interview with Kevin Blitzo. Go look him up, y'all. He's from Netflix. He got restaurants. He's actually my cousin. And like I said, he was upset because I wouldn't tell people we were related. Why I gotta do that? I don't have to do that. I don't have to tell these people. But he's like, his name carry weight. But it carried weight in the white people world, right? See, black people probably don't even know about him. But he's my cousin. I will say that he is my cousin. So, anywho, I don't just feel the need. So, anyway, yeah, when Tom McGowan got lined up, I said, oh, there it is. Whoop, there it is. I said, yeah, you want to bypass me, Todd McGowan. You want to bypass me and go to Ratchet when I was trying to, give you some limelight for your little country song. Like, not no Mo3 content, Little Melvin, because I don't call Mo3. I call him Little Melvin. And, that's not, I don't want to bring people, even when I had Little Dude interview, he was like, oh, you gonna do good because you know everything. You know everybody. And I was like, no, I'm not getting into that, right? I'm not getting into all of that. No, I'm not doing it. But time again, boy. Y'all, hold on. Hubby just gone. So I said, okay, y'all, I'm back. Oh, what are you doing? You over here grabbing your balls at me? Is that what you're doing? Huh? Because I'm over here talking about some good stuff right now. I'm talking about stuff I normally don't talk about right now. I'm talking about Tom again. I asked him for an interview, and then he gonna ignore me because I just got 2,000 and some followers, but I got them on my own. I didn't get these followers, these subs. I didn't get them behind Lil Melvin Mo3. I ain't get them. I ain't get it behind him. I got these on my own with my interviews. Not really even talking about. Not I ain't gonna say not even really talking about, but not even talking about him. But I definitely could be monetized in a month if I rode his back. But I ain't gonna do that because see, where a lot of these people here on YouTube, they don't know these families personally. I remember McKinney back in the day was there for Job Corps. Oh, okay, yeah. A lot of people when they say they came like know about McKinney, they'll say the Job Corps. That was a good thing for people, and then but the thing would be so the place that they call Sugar Hill, yeah, if you went to the Job Corps, you found your way to the east side to Sugar Hill, right? So you found yourself uh in Sugar Hill. But we weren't allowed to hang out over there though, growing up, unless we was like going to a relatives or something. My parents didn't let us hang out in Sugar Hill. There. Oh wow, Gemini. But yeah, so I said, well, old Ty, you got your interview, baby. I was trying to help you debut your little country song, child. You don't want that. You don't want it. I be looking at them people. I be looking at them. Hold on, Gemini. I walked away. Oh, man. Okay, you guys. Well, my husband just arrived from work. He's going to have his coffee and unwind. And I'm about to get my day started. But yeah, so it's just like I said, some of the interviews, I won't even take them because they want to talk about Little Melvin. They want to talk about Mo3. And I'm just not. Well, his mother has become like, if she announces she's going to do something, it's going to be like a week or so like before his birthday. Wait a minute. You finna have a birthday too, Gemini. Is it the same day? Is it the same day? But yeah, so she's just gotten to the point where she used to go all out and do stuff, catering to the crowd and everybody. But now it's just more like she'll get, go feed the homeless. She don't do it like she used to do it. And I'm glad because you're spending money for people to come and celebrate. How do you put it? It's like a birthday party, when you have a white, it's like a birthday party, you spend all that money and then people don't even bring you a gift. So hey, yes, it's the same day. That's what I thought. See, I remember. Y'all know I can change my voice too, right? I'm really learning more that I can sound like people. I don't know if that's good or bad. I won't use it for evil, but I really can like change my voice. And I think that's why I sound like I'm asleep all the time. Like I'm always sounding groggy and sleep. And get mad too if somebody called me and asked me, am I asleep? That's just like y'all. Even when I had the interview with Mataya, I was praying like, girl, it was crazy. But I kind of knew that it was iffy with her. Because I know that, like we all know each other. Like all of us know each other. Like that's what I be saying. People, they want to take everything you say and who you know. And I ain't never seen a case that's got everybody, how do I say it? Everybody did it. Like everybody is involved. If you know him, you just became involved. Like if I don't know, but like with Mataya, I knew she wasn't gonna. I'm not gonna say I didn't know, because actually, what happened was I had put my phone on Do Not Disturb, and she was getting her hair done. And when I put my phone on Do Not Disturb, of course, it's Do Not Disturb. So then, as I went to when I got it off of Do Not Disturb and I went to my Facebook, it was like her sister was telling me, can you call her through this number? She was still coming on, but she was getting her hair done. Yeah, but see, Gemini, you remember, but what I found out was when I got off of the live is that her sister had hit me up through Messenger, giving me a phone number for her because her phone had went dead. But by that time, I was off of I was off of the live, so I didn't know. But yeah, but like, yeah. All these people, like we all know each other. Everybody know each other basically. But those are all the people that all know each other. Everybody, social media pin everybody against each other. But in real time, these people are relatives. These people are cousins. These people are real live childhood best friends, still friends. And people really, they don't know that because you come to YouTube, social media, and it's like for the people who don't know, these people are the ones that do it the most to pin everybody against each other. But in real time, all of these people, then they'll say, oh, they was backstabbing. Oh, they didn't care for Mo3. Oh, and it's like people don't realize the position with all of this, that with all of the stuff that goes on, people don't realize the position that all of these people are put in, from the mama to the brothers to the cousins to the family friends to the it's you gotta know to understand. And then for the people who don't know, then they'll go to try to say, oh, well, they didn't really F with him. Well, who said that? That's what y'all saying. Who said that? And then people will take any little misstep word, any little, I'm gonna leave this alone because I definitely don't want my content to be about Lil Melvin. It didn't start out with him. Now, I did say I will be at the trial. That is true. I will be at the trial. I will be there, without a doubt. And y'all, this is the thing. These people that be on here like, oh, such and such got a hearing this morning. Oh, well, and then they sit back and then they wait on YouTube to see who went or who has this and that. I can go and upload right now to my StreamYard and show you footage of me getting footage at the courthouse when nobody's even there. You see, when no one's even there, when they bringing people to court through the nighttime, they ain't even there that morning because they done brought them through the night. But then you got people that'll come on here like, oh, well, this and that. It's all about content. And I got plenty I can feed. But it won't be off Lil Melvin, though. Now, like I said, I'm not saying I'm not going to be at the trial because I am. And I'm going to take the tribe with me as far as we can go, y'all. I know we ain't going to be able to get in that courtroom. But we will be there. We will. I'm going to be going live. Now, what I will do is I'm going to respect Nicole. Now, I ain't going to just be out there renegading and, because that ain't me. And our relationship is it's way beyond what I won't never do anything to hurt her feelings more than they already are. It's all respectable. Like that's my girl. Like we yes, we've been friends before. We've been friends before even friends. Like you can even I don't know, like all your life, you just grew up in the same place. Like we always just been like that all of our life. So like, how long you been knowing her? All my life, and so I don't do nothing to disrespect her, and I don't speak for her only other than knowing that it's hurtful to see the stuff that be being said about her and her, her kids, her loved one, her child. Um, it'd be hurtful to see that. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it'd be, and even like little Snoop mama, Denisha, like I don't really come to YouTube to discuss stuff like this. And you know what? And I'm gonna keep it like that. So I'm gonna leave it alone. But yes, tribe, we will be going to the trial. We will be there. And however far we can go, we'll go. And but I'm gonna be respectable. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. But I think I've been on here long enough.
Yeah, get off that motherfucker.
Say, nigga, you better slow it down on the nigga.
Yeah, but now what's going on? Going on in the H-Town?
Yes, that's our girl. But yeah, Gemini. And thank you, King James, for stopping through. Okay, salute. I appreciate that. I don't be talking about much over here, but we can talk about what y'all want to talk about on some days, though. But I will be back doing my interviews. And y'all, I had Big J Southern Soul again, right? Then my nephew had prom. So I had to cancel our interview. I don't think it's going to be aired at all. I think it's going to be very private. They're going to want it to be real low key, less people around, less drama. Oh, my laptop gonna go dead. Oh, Lord. Oh, y'all. Thank you guys for joining my live. If you would be so kind to hit the like button. And if you were in my bushes, please still hit the like button, please. And thank you. Y'all, I may be back later. What?
I thought you had to save it for the done.
I do have to save it, y'all. Bye. Oh, Lord. Thank you, guys. Oh. Why is it locking up on me? No.